Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. So today is the second day of fall and we have building to continue. So after I said goodnight to you last night, I just gathered some reeds and put them into the buildings. Buildings are not finished yet because I still need to get more wood, I think. But let's see how we're going. Yeah, I'm out of logs. That's the problem. Put the straw in. It's just logs to put in. I'll have to go outside to do this. Sometimes you can't reach things from the inside. All right. Just logs to go. And then we've got the well to build. But while I'm here, let's plant the wheat and rye. So 8 and fertilizer. Oh yeah, I made fertilizer as well from the manure. So you get 1 fertilizer from 2 manure. So you really don't save very much by buying manure. I'll see how we go with the rot from the a fruit that I dropped. It won't be ready yet, but next in the winter it'll be ready. And I've got a couple of things in my bag that will be rot by then as well. I think rot is 10 for 1 fertilizer, 10 pieces of rot, but rot is essentially free, so that makes the difference. So once you've grubbed up the field the first time, you don't need to do it again. You just need to fertilize it and plough it. I've got some more seedlings as well, but I want to plant the houses first because I actually want to plant the fruit seedlings in amongst the houses and around the edges of the fields. So it means planting more fields first. Let's see how we go with this. And then once we've planted the seeds that we've got, wheat, we can harvest that in summer, and rye in spring. So let's do the rye first. Oh, I haven't got any. I thought I bought rye grain. Oh, I guess we just got wheat grain. I've got no money left. Got plenty of money. I wonder what happened to the rye grain. Put the wheat in at least. But I do need to put some rye in. which means more fertilizer. But the important part is that I need to make a new bag. Wonder if I've got the stuff on. Yes, I do. The important part is getting the seeds down, because they you can then pick up they're all grubbed. You can pick up the seeds from them, from the plants, whatever plants you're planting. And with these grains, of course, you have to thresh the grains once you harvest it. And then you either keep the grain for seed, or you grind it up for flour. No, I haven't got the rye. Back to Gostovia. While we're there, we'll talk to Alwyn. And then I think what we'll do is go and see Sambor. Maybe we'll go and see Sambor first, because Sambor will send us back to Uniegost later in the day anyway. So we might as well go and see Sambor first. Oh, look, there's some barrels here. Wonder if I've oat. Nice. And some plum tree saplings. We'll have to get those in. Sambor. He's up here. Just be aware of the wolves and things on the road, because there are wolves up here. I also want to get to the road, or one of the roads, because you often find stuff, broken carts and things on the side of the road. Mind you find camps when you go overland, so I suppose it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, isn't it? But let's go by the road. All right. Here's Sambor, such a cheerful fellow. Okay, so now we need to just go around here and dig up some clay. And this is where we find the stuff that will start the next quest. You only need to dig 2 piles. And this is these little creatures here, the strange deer. You can leave them. You can pick them up and ask Sambor about them. And that will start another quest line for you. Or you can pick them up, not say anything, and sell them. You can dig up the rest of the clay if you want as well. And this is a sad testament to his story, which you'll find out because I'm going to do it. So if you sell them, nothing's ever said. No, there's no consequences for just selling them. And they sell quite well, actually. But if you show them to Sambor and do his quest, it actually ends up costing you about 1,000 coin, whatever the coinage is actually called in this world, which I can never remember. But it opens up the opportunity for you to come back at other times and buy and sell to him. And you can buy not just these little figurines, the deer, but you can buy other animals as well that he carves. Okay. So now we can go to Dinica and do the Sambor's quest. We'll need to go to Dinica soon anyway. No, did I raid this one? Must have done. There's nothing there. Uniegost, wake up. Okay, so the next episode we'll talk to Alwyn and start the next part of his quest and go and do Uniegost's scythe collection quest. But for now, we're going to bed, and I'm going to say good night to you. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate your company on this journey, and I hope to hear some of your suggestions and preferences in the comments, either from last week or this week. All right. Anyway, as I said, good night for now, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.